As you remember, I said it's a three-legged stool. We'll use PowerPoint to set up and plan and let your whole lesson come together in. You use Zoom for an unintended purpose of recording the videos to insert into your PowerPoints. And the third program would be FreeCam version 8. Now, it's a free program. You can see there's a lot of functions that you have in the free version. There's a few extra functions on the Pro version, but it costs quite a bit. And quite frankly, the free version is much more rudimentary, and therefore it makes it much easier to use. Now, I'm using a completely different program to do this recording because FreeCam does not allow you to record yourself. So I'm using a program that allows for picture-in-picture. This is not ideal for lessons because it takes up too much real estate on your screen. And it's also not ideal because it detracts from the lesson. So let's start with FreeCam 8. You click on the icon and you say new recording. All the settings is on the gear as it normally is with most applications. If you click on the gear, you look at the keys that would stop and start the recording. I've chosen to make spacebar my pause and resume for recording. To stop a recording, I've chosen to choose an end key. So if you want to change it, I might type in here comma. So literally just highlight the key that you want it to be and you press it on your keyboard, and now the end key stops recording. If I'm halfway into a recording and I don't like what I've done, I can just press delete and it will wipe the slate clean and you're ready to start. Make sure your microphone is selected and set up, and you want to make sure your system sound is recorded because oftentimes there's videos in your PowerPoint that has sound and you want to make sure to record those. The only thing on the advanced that you might want to look at as mouse indication, that's the yellow dot. Whenever you click it, it also indicates. What to record? We've set, well, the options are to record full screen, to select an area, but we've set record an application, and our application is obviously PowerPoint. Now obviously we don't want them to see the back end of PowerPoint. We want them to see the presentation. Once again, remember that there's a yellow dot. Whenever you bring your yellow dot, your cursor to rest, get into the habit of leaving it to the side of the screen. So your settings are ready, your PowerPoint is ready. Only thing left to do now is to start your recording. And once it's confirmed that it is recording, you can start your PowerPoint. So this girl's going to talk and talk. I'm not going to let you listen to the whole thing. You can go to the slides. I'm quickly going to run through all of them. She's talking in again. She's saying goodbyes. So here you can see is the FreeCam program, but inside of it is the recording that was made of the PowerPoint. There's a slider at the bottom. You can slide it along, and you've noticed it's changed. Now remember, we said we don't want people to see the back end of the slideshow. You only want the physical screen recording. So we can go to edit. This blue marker shows you the in point, and it's basically where it is full screen. Now here I've broken one of my own rules by keeping the cursor on the presenter's face. You want to keep the cursor to the side. Put your cursor there, hold in the left button and drag. So you drag over to where you want it. You can see here's the black screen where the slideshow ended, and you can always now make it bigger or smaller. This bit here, the top, and this bit here, the tail, will be disregarded. If we say trim, all of that would go away and only the bits in the middle would stay. We can now say save and close, and this step would render the video, take all the bits and bobs, all the elements that was used, the mouse cursor, the sound and video, and turn it into one single video. You say save video, choose a name for it, and you say save. It takes a while, so it's now exporting it in a format that's useful for you to upload onto the internet. And once it's done, you can just close your program. That was FreeCam 8. Please like this video, subscribe to get updates, share the knowledge with your colleagues. Suggestions and questions can be left in the comments section of the blog or the YouTube page. I'm eager to hear your tips and tricks.